Ah, yeah. And now, from North Platte High School Studio B, welcome to Bulldog Banter, where students, stakeholders, and alumni come together to traverse the transformative power of education. This week's episode is sponsored by North Platte Public Schools Foundation and the Flower Market and Gifts.
Hi, I'm Tucker.
I'm Will.
And this is the Bulldog Banter.
We talk about stuff, talk to people about stuff, and give you the latest banter.
Bulldog style. Today's guest is Logan Streeter.
How's it going?
So,
Hey.
Logan, you recently graduated from North Platte a couple years ago.
I did.
How was your high school experience?
It was fun. It was fun. My greatest memories are my senior year, playing football, going out with the boys, just having fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
So you played football. Did you
I
play
did.
those all 4 years or recently?
I only played my senior year, and
Did you?
that's my biggest regret in high school is not playing football or not pushing myself in the weight room all throughout high school. That's my biggest regret if I could look back and change one thing. But, yeah, I played football my senior year. I played basketball pretty much throughout all my high school years. So that's about all I did sports-wise.
Yeah.
So,
So, like, you did other activities like Bulldog Productions.
oh, yeah.
You're one of the
Oh, yeah.
founders of Bulldog Productions, what they said.
Founders.
So,
I wouldn't go that far. but.
how's that experience? Like, how has Bulldog Productions evolved?
Yeah, I took one class with Willie, and he said it was. What did he say? I can't talk to him, but I took one class with Willie, and he said I was just a knucklehead. I was just goofing around the whole class, and he said he didn't want me in another one of his classes, but he ended up letting me in, and ever since then I just kept being his student aide, and I was in his room 90% of the day my senior year, every single day. So.
I
It was
believe the words were, I think it would be in both of our best interest if you didn't come through these doors again after this class. Freshman year.
Yeah,
You actually said that?
I did.
that rings a bell. Yeah, we took a while, but we clicked, and
got off on the wrong foot.
yeah,
We grew. You grew.
we did.
Yeah.
We did indeed.
So, talk some more about some of the projects you guys did.
Yeah, the biggest project we did was my senior year, called Water Wars. It was a documentary. We had the governor in it. We had, what's his name? Kent Miller. And yeah, it was really fun. I kind of oversaw the whole thing. I didn't he was the director. Or no, you were the producer. I was the director. Yeah, I went through the editing phase. We went through the pre-production, the interviews. That really kind of pushed me to the next level in college in film production because that's my major in college right now. And having that experience here in high school, a lot of kids don't get that when they're in high school. So it really kick-started my college career, and I'm really grateful for it.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about Water Wars. Like, what was it about? Like, because I've seen posters and Willie's
I've never
mentioned a
watched
few
it.
things about it, but
It's about the canal, yeah, from Colorado coming into Nebraska, and it's like, who really owns that water, you know? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it was an amazing story. I guess I didn't teach you very well.
I was just there.
There was like the country's oldest water treaty was between Colorado and Nebraska.
Oh yeah, it was like 100-year
It
long.
was
Yeah, I remember
100
that. I
years
do remember.
later, there was a clause that someone found. Kent Miller from North Platte has been talking about it for a lot of years, but they decided to execute that clause, which said we could build a canal all the way into Colorado and take the water out of the Platte and move it here in reservoirs. And it was just like a little clause in that 100-year-old treaty. And then they decided to move forth with it just a few years ago. That year when we made the...
Yeah. So hearing that, it kind of sounds boring, but it wasn't that bad when we were doing it.
yeah. So you were talking about the governor. How was that experience? Was that
It was,
You guys went to the Capitol, didn't you?
yeah, we did. We went to the Capitol. We went into his main room. I forgot what it's called, but
Oval Office.
Oval Office for the governor. But yeah, it was really fun. He was really cool about it. He answered every question. He's really professional about it. So we kind of tried to match his energy, and it was really cool to meet him afterwards. He's just a dude. You know?
Yeah.
He's just a normal guy. So
That's all.
yeah? Did you go on the trip to the Lincoln Capitol in 4th grade?
No,
Fourth grade.
I opted out of it.
I went and we were touring the Capitol, and the governor walks in, and Riker Tilford absolutely loses it. and his bodyguard's like trying to usher this little kid away from him. That's like my only memory from that trip is Riker getting ushered away by bodyguards because he wanted to meet the governor.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Water Wars. Sorry, I got off track.
Nice. Tucker.
But so Treaty Between Colorado. Willie said that you guys went to a bunch of film festivals for it.
We did. One of the film festivals we went to was the Wildcat Film Festival from Wayne, Nebraska. We ended up winning 2 films that time. The other one was, oh boy. That one was just, we shouldn't have won that one. It was like a horror comedy type deal. It was me, River Johnston, Caleb Kincaid, and it was just like ChatGPT. Because back then, my senior year is when it really came out and everybody started using it. So we took that idea and we let ChatGPT write a script, and we just did whatever the script said. And it was about ChatGPT. We were using it to get our assignments done, and Willie was grading an assignment, and it took over all the computer systems. Like it was pretty stupid. Honestly, it was pretty.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But we ended up winning. That's at least 2 of the trophies up there is from that film festival. So.
That's awesome.
So how many awards did Waterworks win and JetGPT or whatever?
ChatGPT only won 1. They shouldn't have won any. But Water Wars, God, we won the Wildcat. We were nominated for a bunch of other festivals, and I think we won the Golden Lion, didn't we?
Yeah, Golden Lion, and then it was a semifinalist in
Flatwater.
a world one. Student World Film Festival is top. It would be 16, and then it premiered in Nebraska at the Flatwater Film Festival.
Yeah, I was really happy with the Golden Lion. That's a really good accomplishment for a high school film. So I was really proud of us and our team and what we did with the film.
So what about like your college experience and stuff? Like how's that been like with all the films and?
So I don't know if I stated it, but I'm a film theory and mass media major at Wayne State. My freshman year coming out of high school, I went to a community college and got all my gen eds out of the way, and it really helped me. It was way cheaper. I got all of my boring classes out of the way, like math, all that. And this year, all I've done is video production classes. So it's really fun. And I'm always, at Wayne State, it's like the best or the only film school in Nebraska. So we're competing with like all the Midwest, like Texas, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State. It's pretty crazy how a small like 5,000 population town in Nebraska can compete with all these D1 schools for film. But anyway, back on track. We just completed a film that I acted in and did a little editing in called Buried Treasure. That one's going to the Bison Collegiate Film Festival, which is a pretty big deal. That's like I said, all the Midwest, that's where you go. And we got nominated. 2 of our films got nominated from this semester. And the semester we're in right now, we are working on another film to hopefully get it up there in the film festivals and everything.
What's a film competition like? Is it just like judges, or how do they decide for that?
My professor, Dr. White, he always says when you're going into a film festival, it's shaking hands and kissing babies. Like you're just kissing butts left and right. You got to get your name out there and you got to just mingle around, talk to people, because just assume everybody knows more than you and always be open to learning whatever they have to say. So, yeah, pretty much you just sit down, watch films all day, and then talk to people. And at the end of the day is when they come out and hand out awards and everything. So it's kind of like a talent show, really.
Oh, that'd be cool. So, how many films made it into that Bison? Like, how much competition did you have?
Oh, we have a lot. We only got 2 from Wayne State, which is kind of rare because usually we only get like 1 a semester. But yeah, a lot of teams from Kansas State have made it. I think a team up north made it, like one of the Dakotas, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it's like UNL. They're starting to get really big in the film production scene, so we're kind of rivals with them. That's what our professor says. So.
They only took 14.
14?
Yeah, and you guys got 2.
Jeez.
So yeah, it's a pretty big deal for the Bison. But yeah.
Wow. I didn't really know about. I don't really know anything about.
Yeah, no, it's
film
kind of like a
festivals,
small
anything.
world. You don't really know about it unless you
You're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than podcasts, I don't know much about
Yeah, same.
filmmaking. I need to take advanced video.
it's
So,
crazy.
next year I'll be in advanced video. I'll make my own movie.
Get it to the festival. I'll be there probably judging it. So
Oh yeah,
Sweet.
you should slide us like we'll slide you
Yeah,
a 20
that'd be
if you
awesome.
can make it.
I
Go all
can
the
make
way.
something work.
But me and Will run the video boards for
Mhm.
like, and that was fairly new. And
Yeah.
Willie
Oh, yeah.
said that you were like one of the first people to ever run that and
Oh
do
yeah.
that.
Yep. All the sports games, volleyball, basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I was in there running the video board, and it's really fun because he gives you a lot of creative freedom. Like
Oh,
you can
yeah.
do whatever you want. Like one time,
Yeah.
it was state wrestling, and I'm pretty sure we were playing basketball, and we were just getting demolished. Like it was pretty bad. So I and Ryan Fox was wrestling. It was like for the title,
Yeah.
or for
Oh,
the
yeah.
state championship. And I put it on my phone, and I turned the camera and recorded it on my phone, and it was up on the big
I
screen.
remember that. I was
You
at that
remember
game. Yeah.
I put it on the big screen, and everybody was more invested to the wrestling match than the actual basketball game.
You
Which
remember
I don't
that.
know. That's not the greatest thing, but yeah, it was really fun.
McCoy would like kill us if we did
Yeah. McCoy.
something like that.
Yeah, bro.
Can't be talking about this.
Oh, sorry,
Tucker.
McCoy. I love you.
Yeah.
But I would never disrespect our boys basketball team by putting something up on the screen that I shouldn't.
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah. So you said you played football, right?
I did. My senior year.
And was that the year that you guys played West Side?
Yeah.
It was the year we
Would have
played
been.
West Side. That was my greatest high school memory ever. Man, it was the best night of my life to this day. It was so fun beating West Side at home. That was just a really good year. I wish we made it farther in the playoffs, but it was fun.
Yeah.
No, I was up in those stands.
That was crazy.
That was the craziest.
You were watching the West Side game?
Yeah, we were in the
little
middle school section.
Really?
Yeah, it was that year.
That was so fun.
I'm old. Yeah, it was loud.
That was
It was loud.
that was by
That was-
far the craziest camp I've ever been to.
That's what Bulldog football needs to be.
Yeah.
And you said you played basketball, right? How was that?
I mean, I didn't play my senior year. I guess I didn't say that before, but it was fun. I mean, I don't know what you can say about it. It's just playing basketball in high school.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good memories, and I met a lot of my really close friends that I still talk to this day
Yeah.
through basketball and through sports and through high school. So I'm really grateful for all the opportunities that I've gotten from North Platte High.
Yeah. So how did like doing all the film stuff like prepare you like in high school to prepare you into like Wayne State and everything?
See, a lot of kids that go to Wayne State, especially from Nebraska, they don't have any experience with like video production. They go in because they love movies or they love editing little TikTok videos or whatever, and they don't really have like experience from a class dedicated to film production. Like I saw pre-production, like scheduling. I've seen production, actually going out and shooting and getting B-roll and everything, and I've seen post-production, sitting there for hours editing videos together. And that's something that not a lot of kids get to do, and I'm really grateful that we have a program like this at North Platte, and I was able to go through it and kind of set the stones for the walkway of North Platte production. But I wish we had this when I was in high school. Come on, Willie.
This was
But yeah, it really prepared me for college because I got in and I knew a majority of what he was talking about, and I was ready to get hands-on with the equipment because of the experiences I've had here.
that's
Yeah.
great.
So how was like North Platte High School like as a broad thing? How was that like? How'd that make you into the person you were today?
I think a lot of my teachers, and I still get a hold of them to this day, a couple of my English teachers senior year. My math teacher from 6th grade, I still talk to that guy. Lane Swedberg, shout out. Yeah, it's just, they set you up for success the moment you walk through the door. You know, it's not one teacher has ever not believed in me and what I could do. And I really didn't even know I wanted to be in film production or anything like this because I thought it was nerdy and whatever. And Willie kind of talked me into it, and he knew I had an interest for making content, making videos, and yeah, I'm really grateful for it. And sometimes I wish I could go back don't wish your days away, gentlemen. It sucks, dude. Growing up sucks.
Yeah, well, I can't really.
Yeah, there's.
I don't want to. Thank God I'm a sophomore, not a senior,
not a
and I don't
senior,
have to
that'd
think
be
about
bad.
that for another 2
Well, I
years.
still gotta think about it. So.
Okay.
Well, yeah, pre-ACT, that's coming up.
Ooh.
How was your ACT?
Ooh.
Yeah.
First one, not good at all. I retook it and I got a better score. But
Was it scary, or were you like just?
my first one, I didn't study at all, and I just went in and did it. I was
Yeah.
like, whatever. But because I thought I had a plan for college, and it completely changed after the ACT. So
Well, yeah.
lock in.
I'll try. I'll sure try. Thank God it's the pre.
Yeah, for ACTs.
Willie tries to
Not
get us to
hard.
watch these.
Oh yeah, sorry, really. We don't
Pre-ACT
ever we
videos.
never comply to you when we try to watch the pre-ACT videos.
You'll regret it. Listen to Logan.
Try.
But-
I can't listen to John Baylor test prep every day.
He says the same thing. He's
Yeah, I
like,
know. All right, scholars.
Read
Here we go.
the lines deeply.
Sorry, John Baylor,
Context
for listening
clues.
to this.
Sorry. But so after college, do you have any plans, or are you just gonna?
It's weird because there's not a lot of film or TV production in Nebraska unless you wanted to go to like a local news station and do production for them or anything. But a lot of the big jobs are out in like California and on the coast. So right now I don't know 100% because I'm not sure if I want to live on the coast or leave Nebraska because I love Nebraska. I really do. But I'm thinking because the California fires kind of threw a wrench into things and they're moving productions a lot more outside of California. So I think it could open up a lot of doors for me coming out of college. And I'm a big post-production guy, like
Yeah.
editing and stuff. And that side of the field, you can kind of do that at home. So you can sit at home and kind of have a workspace at home and you can send stuff out. And if that's the case, I'd love to do that and stay around Nebraska. I don't know why I love it so much. I just do. But
So you want to try to get to like a big film studio, or are you trying to and just edit for them, or?
that'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. You do make a lot of money in that field, but just getting your name out there and growing like step by step. Usually,
Yeah.
like my professor, he started at a news channel. He was the camera guy for them, and then he worked up to a advertising team, making ads for everybody in commercials. And he just worked his way up, and now he's making feature films, like 2-hour-long movies, and he's getting a lot of awards for them. So
It's cool.
That is really cool.
So you said that you went to Mid Plains for a little bit, and
I did, yeah.
how was so Mid Plains and then Wayne State? Was that a big change going from Wayne State or from here to Wayne State? Was it like a much smaller town, or was it?
It was a bigger change because it was just at home. And I got a lot of my credits done in high school using dual credits. So that really helped me a lot if you ever get the chance just to
Yeah, I need to start doing
get
that.
credits, college credits while you're here. Do it. Like, do every class you can because it's so much easier in the long run. But not really. I mean, my freshman year of college here, I guess, I didn't really have to do much because I had so many credits from high school. So I just did like 3 or 4 classes. So it was kind of just like an off year, like a skip year. I could do whatever I wanted. And then I knew I had to lock in and go to Wayne State because they gave me some scholarships, and that's really what I wanted to do for a career. So,
Did they give you those scholarships from the film festival? Oh, that's cool.
yeah. I was we took a tour after the film festival there, and he remembered my name and what I did for the documentary and everything, and he just said, "Here's a scholarship if you want to come."
Jeez.
So,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, walk onto
That'd
a
be nice.
place. Really get us in there.
Yeah, really.
We'll be there.
What does that say?
You gotta make a film.
Well, yeah.
We're not
I'll be in your
media.
class
You gotta
next
take
year.
my class.
Next year I'll be
year.
in your class. I had to take my Spanishes this year.
I hear you.
I need to take mine next year. My Spanish
Como
too.
estás? But yeah, would you recommend, like, if you were trying to give some advice to any other high school, like kids, if you were to look at somebody 2 years or like our age, if you were gonna give somebody a piece of advice, what would you say?
There's a lot I could say. First, don't wish your days away. Like, these 4 years at North Platte High were really short in the long run. Like, they went so fast, and I wish I could take some of them back. But Another one would be like me. I thought everybody kind of looks at film as like a nerdy type thing. Like it's, I don't know, just whatever you're passionate about, don't let anybody tell you differently. Like if you really want to go for something, just do it for yourself, because your happiness in the long run is worth way more than somebody telling you that you're stupid for doing it.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
All right. Well,
That's awesome. That's great. Yeah.
yeah. Well, thank you for coming
Yeah,
on.
thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having
Busy
me. This is
schedule.
awesome.
But yeah, I'm Tucker,
I'm Will.
and this has been the Bulldog Banter. Thank you for watching.